welcome to S.A.W.L.I. What did you think of the game today?
I liked the 3 points we got. Wasn't too happy about the first half. We had a poor first half. Made it up in the second. Glad we pulled out the 3 points. We should have been guaranteed against Huddersfield. Happy about that.
That's all that matters. 3 points at this point. Today was Sanchez's first game at Old Trafford. What did you think of his performance today?
I thought his performance was great. In the first half, he
Love energy.
He had a lot of energy. He was one of the players that had energy in the first half. Good. He had a good maybe 2 chances at a goal on the first half, and he finally scored his first United
goal. That was really good. Takes the pressure off him.
Yeah. Of course, wearing that number 7.
That's a lot of pressure wearing number 7, isn't it? Yeah. That's for legends.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm glad he got that. We got the 3 points. Happy about it.
City dropped points today.
Yeah, love it.
It's good.
Love it.
I always said the City are going to drop points regardless. They're not. So if United had beaten Spurs on Wednesday, it would have only been 10 points today. Yep. But you know, we keep fighting. Luis, thank you for speaking to S.A.W.L.I. Our next game is Sevilla, Champions League on Wednesday. What's your prediction?
United's gonna win 2-0.
Oh, nice one, Luis. We'll see you next Saturday. S.A.W.L.I. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Marcel, welcome to S.A.W.L.I. How did you think of the game today?
Very good performance today, very solid performance. A lot of possession and with a lot of really good movement. The combination of Manutd, Lingard, and Sanchez looked really solid. I mean, it looked really solid. McTominay had a really good game today. It started off a little slow, had a lot of possession, wasn't doing a whole lot with the execution, but for the most part, got it together in the second half. Lukaku with the score, Sanchez with the score. All around good performance. Really enjoyed it.
After, I hope this is a recovery from the travesty.
We ain't talking about that.
The travesty we had on Wednesday. This is they needed to come back. They needed to give the fans something to hold on to. Because City drew today, which is 2 points dropped. Had United won on Wednesday and won today, the gap is slowly creeping into that league.
The gap would have been 10 points.
10 points, which is means only they need to lose 3 games. It's possible.
It is
possible.
You
know, United will do what we have to do.
It's possible, but they're gonna have to just completely execute and everything. I mean, bringing in Sanchez when he did, kind of brought the chemistry of the team up, and they have to get back to working all together again. We saw signs of it today. It looked really good today. Look, I know we had a bad game against Tottenham, but let's face it, Tottenham's a good side.
Yes.
They just are a good side.
But we didn't turn up.
We did not show up. We looked like Real Madrid did when they played Tottenham.
Yes.
That's what we look like.
Tottenham are good. We made them look like superstars.
But you have to really be on top of your game to stop Tottenham.
11 seconds.
I know. That was Phil Jones.
I lost my appetite.
Everybody noticed he wasn't even on the reserves today.
Well, he's up to that day. He hasn't played very well.
He hasn't played very well, but you got to play very well in the big games when it counts. Via Eric Bailly. Against the big teams, Bailly is rock solid. So with him coming back in March, we're going to be a whole lot better in March, so that we can take on that other club that's in. Like, who is it?
The blue part of the city.
That other team.
The other team is the blue part of Manchester.
The other team is the blue part of Manchester. Right. We'll have him back. Pogba finally got back in. He looked real good. Right. Sanchez is dribbling. His presence on the pitch is just amazing.
Right.
That wasn't really big on him, to be honest with you, because he came from that other squad. But it's like, it's not going to be Van Persie part 2, I don't think, this year. But at the same time, it was really solid.
Right. So with the 3 points United have got today, our next game is Champions League Sevilla. What do you think of that game?
We're winning that game. We're playing Sevilla away, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we are winning that game. We're gonna go there. We're gonna really dominate those guys, because what we saw today was just a sign of when they start playing well together, they get really in sync, they can really be unstoppable.
Right.
I mean, today we had Sanchez, Martial, Lukaku, Rashford all running up the pitch. That's a bit too sharp. I
was impressed with Alex.
Oh, and by the way, the young man Manutd was really solid today.
Yes.
He was very solid today. And he's a lot faster and better than Fellaini, and he can actually take his spot.
It looks like. Yeah. I
wouldn't doubt that.
Right. So, Marcel, now that United have got the 3 points against Huddersfield today, and we're climbing up the table with City drawing, where do you see United now?
We have a solid lock on second, but
yes, we have to.
A couple of things fall our way. We could end up winning.
City have a lot of hard away games. They got to go Chelsea, got to go Arsenal, got to go Tottenham.
Yes, they do. And on top of that, we got to go see them. We got to go see them. And they have not been great against us there in the past previous years. They have not been great against us there.
If we need to throw a ratchet in their works,
yes,
that's so be it. But I think there's still a lot to play for this championship.
There's a lot to play for. Champions League is still to play for. The FA Cup is going to be huge, and we need to really back down. And we need to take that trophy.
Right.
Basically tie with Arsenal because they can't have anything.
No, I think that's done for the season.
Exactly.
Myself, thank you for speaking to Sanchez. We like it. We'll see you in our next game. Either we'll see you on the game against Sevilla or our next Premiership League game. Thank you very much.
The Sevilla game, I'll be here. Outside of that, I'll be here next week. I'm always here.
All right. Thank you very much, myself.
Thank you very much. Come on, you Reds.
Delta, welcome to Sanchez. We like it. What do you think of the games today?
Well, I mean, it was a win. We got a clean sheet, Old Trafford. It's always a plus, but the leg is lost.
Today was Alexis Sanchez's home debut. What do you think of his performance?
It was alright. I mean, you still got it takes time to get work with the team, to get intertwined with other players like Pogba, Martial, and Mata.
Did you like his energy?
Yes, I did. I was actually one of the first supporters in this pub to root for that move for Alexis Sanchez. I just want to put it out there. Right. But the fellas, they told me that, hey, don't even dream about it. It's not happening. Because supposedly he had a pre-agreement with City. Right.
Yes, exactly. At that point, City, looked like City was going to get him.
But I was still on my wet dream. We need a player like Alexis.
Right.
Sanchez. Right. I'm calling him Alexis, like Sanchez. So I'm just grateful that he moved to United, especially on my birthday.
Wow, nice.
So that was the greatest gift I got for my birthday.
Okay. Delton, since United have now beaten Huddersfield, now we've got the 3 points. City dropped 2 points today. Where do you see Manchester United now?
That's the question. The good thing is, I mean, the league is out of question, like Mourinho said in the press conference. I mean, how many points? 16, right?
It was 15, it's now 10.
It was 18, right?
No,
we lost and City won.
Yeah, it was 15, now it's now down to 10. No. It's now down to...
It was 15. Then
it's now 13. It's now 13. 13 points behind City now. 13.
I thought it was 16.
13.
But still, I mean...
City have harder away games than us. City have to go to Chelsea, have to go to Tottenham, have to go to Arsenal.
But who can beat City though? Who can beat City?
Somebody can. I'm hoping somebody can. Liverpool beat them.
That was a really entertaining game.
That was a game. I'm hoping Arsenal and Tottenham and Chelsea
beat them? Because they went all attack.
Yeah, that's what you need to do against City.
And they only lost that match because Klopp doesn't care about defense. I mean, but we're not here to
and they nearly threw the game away at the last minute.
And we're not here to talk about Liverpool. But like you asked me, where I see United, I mean, City were incredible. As much as I hate them, as much they are rivals, I have to admit, I envy them. Right. Just this season.
Cool.
But we're still second place. We're still in all competitions
apart from the League Cup that we're out.
Hey, I see us keeping the second spot.
Keeping that consolidated, that tied that spot down.
Guarantee the Champions League for
next season. We're still in the FA Cup. We still got the Champions League, the FA Cup. Well, we got like a pretty good draw in the Champions League in Sevilla. I mean, it's not like a really bad. I mean, let's not underestimate Sevilla. No, they're a good team. They won the Europa League 3 years in a row. Exactly. So they are no pushover. They might not have like some marquee names as we do, but they are a team. They play very well together. We have good players. Yes, they have a good team. But we don't have a team. Yes. They don't have the big names, but they have a team. So I see United still competing. So you think United should still chase for the title, do well in Champions League, keep fighting the FA Cup, and see where everything goes? Hey. We the Red Devils. Keep fighting. We the Red Devils. We keep fighting. I don't want to keep my hopes high. I'm not that kind of guy. I like to keep my I like to sell short and deliver high. Good. I like that. I like that philosophy. But yeah, of course, we should have still. We have to keep winning the games in the Premier League and still win all the games in all competition we in. And I'm pretty sure we'll do that. I mean, Dilson, thank you for speaking to Sanchez. We like it. We'll speak to you as soon as our next game with Sevilla. Thank you very much. Sevilla. Thank you. Shinton, welcome to Soccer Sulaki. What did you think of the game today?
It was a very good game today. I was happy. I'm happy that they scored 2 goals, and the player that scored that I like the most is Sanchez.
So with the 3 points United have got today, 13 points behind Manchester City. Can they catch Manchester City?
Yes. Go United!
Thank you very much, Shinton. Richard, welcome to Soccer Sulaki. What did you think of the game today?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure that the United came out and won, especially after a horrible, miserable match against Tottenham.
I agree with you.
It's good to see they're still in the mix. Sanchez, it was great to see. It was great to see him come out and get the penalty, but there's still a lot of work to be done. I mean, they should, it was only 2-0. Should have more goals against Huddersfield.
Right. Today was Sanchez Sanchez's debut. What did you think of his performance overall? His home debut.
It's still a wait and see. We got some big matches coming up, so it's great to see him melting with the team. But it's still a work in progress. He still has a lot to prove to the United supporters. It's a work in progress. Like I said, when the big matches come about, that's when we're going to see when Sanchez is ready for us. He wanted to go to City. I mean, he did not. I don't feel he really wanted to be at United, but he's there. He's a professional, so we'll see what he has. I think the United supporters are going to support him, but he's going to have to show up on the pitch.
Right.
Because he's getting paid a lot of money.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate him today?
5.
Oh, you're a bit harsh with your marks.
No.
I thought he was energized, but you're giving 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
Richard, Richard, I commend you. Now that United have got 3 points against Huddersfield, City dropped 2 points today. Where do you see United? It's now 13 points. It's down to 13 points.
I still see United second end of the season. Well, it's still a lot to go. You never know what happens because City's still in Champions League play. Injuries, anything can happen that can drop points. So, and we still got a couple months left in the season. So, we'll see what happens. I think the chance of them dropping enough points for United or anybody else to catch up, that's a big toss-up.
Right.
But like they lost points today. They lost points a couple of weeks ago, and then they came back on a streak. So City's very strong this year. But like I said, still playing the FA Cup competition. They have Champions League competition.
Then the League Cup final.
The League Cup final. So they got a lot of football to play, and you never know what's going to happen next. It's who has the background, who has the supporting players to come up and
deliver.
And deliver. I think that's where City's strength is. But you never know with injuries and
suspensions
such that happen and suspensions. Other teams in the league might have a chance to catch it. But right now, I see United finishing, hopefully, if nothing else, second
spot. All right, Richard.
Which is not good, because we want more.
Right. I agree with you, Richard. I think it's an improvement from last season. It's still a work in progress. If you notice, the whole back four is still not Mourinho's team, but it's work in progress. United are still going forward. I still believe it's an improvement from last season.
I'm still not a big Mourinho fan, but he's here. We'll make the best of it.
All right, Richard. We'll see you in the next game. Our next game is away to Sevilla in Champions League. What's your prediction?
United, of course. It'll be tough though. The Spanish teams,
very technical.
You cannot look over them.
Right.
They're very tough. So we'll see what happens.
All right, Richard. Thank you for picking the Soccer Sulaki. Thank you very much. We'll see you in our next game. Thank you. Welcome to Soccer Sulaki. My name is Tim Ross, your host, and today we've just played against Huddersfield, and we have got the 3 points and 2 goals. A beautiful goal from Lukaku, a nice assist from Mata and a beautiful goal from Alexis Sanchez, a penalty. Even though it was a penalty, he did, but his work rate was exceptionally brilliant. He worked hard, there's energy, there's fast, there's pace. I liked his spinning rounds around defenders. He has a low center of gravity, which made it difficult for people to mark him. On top of everything, I think United played very well. I think they struggled in the first half, but got their bearings in the second half and started to orchestrate the game and dictate the pace. Huddersfield tried to park the bus and put a lot of defenders behind the ball, but United still found a way and got 2 goals. City dropped 2 points against Burnley today, which means the points has now reduced to 13 points. United can still, but had they beaten Tottenham on Wednesday, we'll be talking 10 points today. But unfortunately, it's not the case. It's still 13 points. We still continue to fight on. We still continue to chase after this title and see where we go. But the most important thing will be to consolidate the second spot. If we consolidate the second spot, do well in the FA Cup, do well in Champions League, we'll see where everything happens. We never know. Because what I'm seeing, right, Manchester City have tougher away games. They've got to go to Chelsea, they've got to go to Tottenham, they've got to go to Arsenal. Can they win these games? I don't know. But if they do win this game, then hand on heart, I'll say Manchester City are the champions. But overall, in today's performance, the United needed to play well today after the travesty and tragedy of the Wednesday massacre against Tottenham. So with the 3 points we've achieved today, it just gives us the momentum, it gives us the spirit and the opportunities to keep going and the belief. You know, Luke Shaw played very well, Mata played well, you know, Rojo played well at the back. I thought the defense they played well. David De Gea didn't really have any chance. He didn't have any saves to make because you know they really played a professional job. Let's put it this way: the performance was professional. They just made sure Huddersfield didn't have any chances. They shut Huddersfield down. The few chances Huddersfield had, it wasn't a real threat. But United played well enough to win the game. Anything less would have been another disaster after losing the game against Spurs, which still hurts my heart today. But it's done, it's done. We played Huddersfield, we got the 3 points, we got the 2 goals, we didn't concede any goals. So when we move on, our next game is away to Sevilla on Wednesday, Champions League. Hopefully we do well and take it from there. But at this moment in time, I'm just going to take every game as United come and, subscribe to my channel, S.A.W.L.I. Keep winning with United. Follow us, subscribe. Thank you very much. S.A.W.L.I. My name is Tim Russell. Thank you very much.